What an idiot! Why did he?
What?
Why did he jump in?
Why is he playing Coda? Yeah.
That's the real question.
That's about it. All right. Well, DJ, whenever you're ready, you can start. We got everybody rooting you on. Good luck to you. I know you probably haven't warmed up, and I feel like you probably have to with Coda, but
Yeah, we'll see. But,
good luck.
All right, I'll head on in.
All right, do it up. Alrighty. This is this is the hardest thing in video games, maybe. I don't know. This is absolutely insane. So
Debating with some guy in DJ's chat the other day whether it was this or Camellia 3 that was harder. Camellia 3, I think 14 people have beaten it now or something in total.
That is
14, and it's like a fan game.
Yeah, it's a fan game.
Yeah.
It's,
It was Brex. Did Brex finish it?
He's working on it right now, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he?
The last
Yeah.
time I saw a stream up, he was playing that, yeah.
I think
So-
there are probably
Yesterday or
like
so.
2 people to like commentate on or to make a judgment on whether one is harder, and one is DJ and one is PREX, right?
Yeah.
Because they're the only people that are kind of good enough at both things.
Sure.
And PREX hasn't played Necrodance in a long time. DJ also hasn't played fan games and all that recently.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, he
Wow.
played Wings of E, which is similar. I mean, it's by
He-
one of the
Didn't
guys
he
who
used
helped
to
define
run
fan
Bashi?
games. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Ooh, and a big death there from the bats. So I think, from what I've watched, bats are probably the worst enemy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he'll
Bats
spin
are
the
awful.
bomb to get a leprechaun, a lucky charm.
I'm
Yeah,
way
to keep
behind
the bats
you.
away. Yeah,
Yeah, me
absolutely.
too.
'Cause
That
the-
bat does
Oh,
just
because I'm on
happen.
Eli's channel, that'll do it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah. It's a pretty nice looking overlay, though, eh?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that was
I
Grom.
absolutely love it.
I sort of just said, if you can just send me like the purple background, and then I'll just like throw a picture of Coda up. And he's like, here you go. I'm like, okay, thank you, Grom. You're the best.
No, I get it. Like, yeah,
Grom's
when you make
awesome.
something like that, I think you kind of want to have a little bit of control over it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So a word from Tenariel is that Brex played one day of Camilla 3 as a Patreon thing and refused to play anymore.
Oh wow.
Is it really that bad?
You sure?
Well,
Maybe it's I want to kill the Camellia. Are those different things? I'm not
think
like
it's the same
hugely
thing.
versed in fan games. Yeah.
can I ask the like out of the loop question? Is this basically like a I want to be the guy kind of thing? Like, because I've never heard of Camellia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that works.
it's like this is kind of an offshoot of
Zombie.
that.
Gotcha.
Like, it's been like kind of a fan. It's a fan game. It's made, and in that style.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's like a
Yeah,
whole bunch.
you're like
There's like
the
I want to be
little
the
guy.
Bashi
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
Bashi's definitely like
exactly.
the most popular and
Yeah, but I want to be the guy is the one that started it all.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucan is saying he played some today.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I swear I saw him on Twitter saying that.
Who? Oh, Lucan?
No, B-Rex.
B-Rex was playing today.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Wow.
Lucan is saying that. Okay. I've
I think it might
confused.
find pretty.
Yeah,
nice.
that's yeah. So getting damage up early is nice because you don't have to worry about like being able to one-shot enemies is really good. Opening bat closets, not so good. And there he goes.
How much easier do you guys think it would be if Coda had a spear? Like
so much. I honestly,
a
A lot.
easier,
That
right?
is
lot.
Like bats would not even be a problem.
if that was
Yeah.
the one change, like if
except
there was,
black bats, but
I
you'd
think
have
people
to-
would finish it within a couple days, right?
I think if that was the only, if there was one change you had to make it easier, that would be the one. Like I
Like,
think
yeah.
that's the. I mean, that was the change I suggested for Bolt way back in
Right.
the day because
Yeah,
Bolt used to be
when
dagger,
it used to have a
and I
dagger.
remember
Yeah.
just how frustrating even just black bats, but there were also red bats. So yeah, red bats Bolt with a dagger. It was
Yeah.
like, what is happening?
DJ up to 3 damage now.
Yeah, so that's a really nice build.
No.
Of course,
I guess what I
there's
don't
a
know
million
is,
bats.
yeah, geez.
Well, the good thing
My
is
goodness.
on the risk charm is still in Coda's pool,
That's true. That's
so
a
you
really
can
Yeah,
get
good.
you can get that instant 3 damage if you find a risk charm early, and you can usually find them. Like it's not like you do enough resets and you do enough dying on one, you'll eventually find one.
I guess what I don't know with Coda still is whether it's worth if DJ really was like, I want to finish this, like I'm gonna just go super hard. Whether it's better to reset for rhythm and reset for kind of that same build that he had that made it to 4-4 with the phasing and the blast helm. all the bombs.
I guess if you were like purely like I need to finish this as quickly as possible, then resetting for like the 1/1 Shriner and getting the rhythm would be kind of the way to go.
That seems
But
like
dying
the way.
over and over, like this is like making him better, obviously. Like
That's a good point.
Yeah, I think it's more the play in the long game. It's like the marathon. Like he's just the more he plays it, the more exposure he gets. Instead of just resetting for the run, is good. So yeah, you're seeing his deaths. Some of them it looks like he didn't die to anything, and that's because he died to a missed beat. And that I think the biggest point to make about Coda that you kind of get when you're playing it is there's so many quick decisions you have to make, and if you take even a fraction of a second too long to make that decision, you'll probably die from a missed beat because the beats are so fast. And that's especially the case in later zones too. So you have to be very sure of your movements, but the problem is you can't be sure of them until you like see what you're up against, and that what you're up against might happen the beat before you have to make the decision.
Yeah, especially with bats. Like bats will just make you miss a beat every time because you're just trying to react, and it's so quick. And like he's dealing with this bat right here, and it's like he had a chance to kill it, but he had to deal with that skeleton, and it's
And
Yeah.
sometimes easier to just run by it, but then you're stuck. And you'll see him also test the like blue slimes or the yellow slimes to figure out what beat he's on with regards to them.
there's
you
rhythm.
kind of like, oh yeah, there it is, nice.
Do it.
So yeah,
He's
you
gonna
go-
have to. It's gonna be
That's-
kind of tricky to
I
get
would-
it though, because that's slime.
I would
Yeah,
be
he's gonna
checking
need to
the-
hit.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think you need to clear 2 beats, right? Oh my god! And he just snuck
just
in
did
and
it.
got
He just
it.
did it.
Oh wow, that was awesome.
The
I was
rhythm is-
actually thinking go to the shop first, but I don't know if he had the opening for it.
So rhythm is
Okay.
really good for Coda because it lets you read those tempo lines a little bit easier. The beat bars, since they're broken up, you can kind of catch the tempo a little bit easier. So you can just kind of like, especially in death metal, you can just kind of wait for a little while and then like
Is
kind
it
of
that, or
like
is
jump
it the
in and
thinking
you catch it.
time?
I think it's both. It gives you it sort of adds the measure, like it gives you the measure, if that makes sense. So like it shows you this is the 8, this is the 8, and that allows you to sort of not get slightly off track and then lose track of where your beats are at. Did that
I
leprechaun
think
just
his
jump down a hole?
leprechaun fell in the
I
trap.
think
Yeah.
so,
Yep.
yeah.
So
Oh.
unlucky.
Really
That sucks.
unfortunate.
Yeah, because he's not unless
Rip
you find a ring of
leprechaun.
luck. Yeah.
Now, I think you hope for the Ring of Luck at this point, right? I mean, it seems
think the Ring
essential
of-
on
well,
Coda.
The phasing, outside of phasing, Ring of
The
Luck is
phasing
probably
is
the second
true,
best
yeah.
ring.
Yeah, phasing's really good.
Speaking of
and
death metal.
here we go. So this is insane. A lot of people can't even just
Oh,
not miss a beat just on normal mode. Not let
Oh
alone,
my god.
let alone death metal. Yeah, so this is some of the most impressive play you'll see right
there's
here.
the potion gone.
Yep, potion rip. But the fact that he didn't die immediately after losing the potion is impressive, because that's
Oh,
what would
there
happen
it
to
is.
me.
Yeah, and
And you
just
have to
having an
try and-
extra damage. would
Yeah,
really
he
help
needed
on that
he
fight.
needed the 3 damage for that. And there's a Brex sad face.
in our chat. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think it'd be really fun to try to get Brex to play Coda sometime, actually, but getting it unlocked is just such a ordeal,
Yeah.
right? Unless you do XML editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
got
had
it.
it up. I had it
like
locked
the all
from
character
dev.
run. It's awesome. I'm a fan. I think
Think
it's a
it'd
way you also learn the patterns quickly. Like when you open up a skeleton closet, how are the white skeletons going to move, and how many beads do you have to waste before you can kill them all? And it all kind of becomes muscle memory, like automatic. So
Yeah,
you
it's
definitely
kind
see
of a
that
combination
Oh.
of playing Monk, Bolt, and Bard. Bard for that like really fast memorization of all the patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you get all that down, you can kind of apply that all. But yeah, I mean, I can hardly get to 1-3 or off of 1-3 because I mean that's when you start introducing all the monkeys and or whatever.
Yeah, the white monkeys are brutal.
Oh my, they're the worst if you don't have any damage. White monkeys and black skeletons, and you just
Yeah, but you'll
And you
see
gotta-
how DJ can handle those white monkeys he'll do it in 3 beats. Like he'll like hit, buffer, hit, all within like a split second because he knows what's gonna happen after the hit. There's no reacting. It's just like he already knows, which is kind of crazy. You'll also see that he does a lot of placing of the gold. Like he really
Yeah.
Meticulously moves the enemies around to place it in the appropriate spots.
Well,
I think-
the only
Mhm.
good thing about the double time, right, is that you have so many beats per level that you can afford to drag an enemy across the level and put their gold down in a safe spot.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can
You're not
like
gonna
really
run out.
kind of like go to the shop, try to get your barrel, everything like that.
Ooh, is that a shop? Nah, it's probably not.
Yeah, it sucks when you find trap rooms too, because you just can't use them. Torches are nice, because you're not surprised by what's on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, that's one of the bigger killers because you just like open a wall and then you have to like react immediately to something, but it's like, oh, there's a black skeleton. You just kind of instinctively hit it.
Yep.
Oh.
Or Minotaur.
And that's
Still.
that's always rough when you
Oh.
have like
Oh,
stuff
no,
sitting
this-
on the steps.
This black
That-
skeleton room.
That's
Oh my
spot,
god.
Though. That's spot.
No,
Oh, this is
no, that was
bad.
not good.
Oh,
That was awful.
That's so
That's
much
rough.
gold.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
1-3 though.
Yeah, he's getting there. I mean, he's gotten to a boss fight. We'll see if he gets to Zone 2. He said he'd be happy if he makes it to Zone 2 during this.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the things, like, he gets his build, and then sometimes you get, like, that's a bad 1-3, but sometimes you get those 1-3s where it's like, oh, there's a dragon and nothing else, and it comes straight to you, and then you can just kind of, like, walk to the exit. But you can sometimes get these, these really trolly 1-3s where it's like, here's a Minotaur busting open an enemy room, and there's going to be, like, 20 slimes around the exit, and, yeah, it takes forever. But you can get these really good layouts, and just kind of, like, if you can keep the beat, you can just kind of cruise to Zone 3 if you get the right setup. A little bit of damage and a little bit of layouts. But the magic of DJ is that he doesn't need the right layouts or the right setup or the right items. He can just kind of like pull it
Do
out
it
of
on
nothing.
anything. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen him in situations where it's like I would have missed about 3,000 beats.
Yeah.
Because it's like he opened
Or
it,
like I
oh
would have
God.
maybe had to drop a beat on cadence, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, like no torch and like he opens and there's like a monkey and he just instinctively can just kind of drag it all the way. Like, okay, he's gonna try to do this. I don't think he's gonna take the he's gonna shield and take the key probably. He didn't
not
need a
even
shield.
using the shield.
Not even using the
Jeez.
shield. And he's gonna bomb that leprechaun, I think. Oh no, the bats are in
The
the
bats are gonna keep him
way.
from
Shield,
doing it.
take it to the leprechaun.
Oh.
The issue.
Oh,
Oh, he did the wrong.
Yeah, he
S
did the
and
wrong
E are
input.
pretty close together on the keyboard, I guess.
Yeah, he did the wrong input.
Damn.
One thing that's unfortunate with Coda and also with Bolt is, your shields and your free spells that just go away. Like
Yeah, they're real
that.
fast.
And
Yeah,
it's
I
the
think- I
same with the
think shields-
leprechauns,
I
really.
think a shield spell lasts 10 beats, and that's
I think
like
it's only
two.
8.
That's like
Eight.
2 seconds,
8.
huh? Is it 8?
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
crazy small.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really short.
And a
Really,
freeze
really, really
is like
short.
7, I believe.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to be
between
really,
6 and
really,
8.
really careful with that.
It's very easy to just like, and then like the flash for the freeze, like this freeze is ending, is so
Oh.
short on.
It's so
Yeah.
short. Yeah. I get in trouble with that on Bard. I know, like casual, but it's like you don't even see it flashing. It happens so fast.
Oh, nice. Smoke Pipe is getting through them on the individual zones. Now, did DJ actually end up beating Zone 4 on the individual zones? Obviously,
Not
he
that I
did it.
know of. That's the only one he never beat, except in that crazy all zones run that he had.
Right.
He came really close one time with a phasing build, and he like, I think he ended up like on 4-3, like stepping
Waiting
on
out
gold on the
song.
stairs or
Oh,
something.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like really close, or missing a beat or something like that. Like I don't remember exactly, because he streams kind of late for me. But so I mean, like as close as he's gotten, like he's still only beaten zone 4 once. He's only beaten zone 3 once in all zones mode. Like,
Yeah,
and
what
he's
I-
never beaten death metal, and like he's gonna do it. Like I have faith that he's going to do it.
Yeah,
and he's going to do it
absolutely.
relatively soon. But like he had that one ridiculous run, and it's gonna be hard to kind of get that again.
hmm
But
Mm.
every time he's dying, he's just getting better and better, and he's
And
I can see him improve as he plays. So it
I
is
do
kind of
appreciate
ridiculous.
that he's not like just going for that same setup because obviously it worked, but it would be boring to play and to watch just to reset.
Yeah, and he's never really been a big resetter. Like,
Yeah.
even whenever he would go for speed runs or anything like that, he would just kind of play out. It would be like, oh, we're 2 minutes into like
Seems like
zone
he,
2, whatever. We'll just play this out as race practice or something like
he
that.
kind of
because
plays to master rather than to.
it's a leaderboard, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a potion,
Oh, that's a nice find.
and that's a pretty nice setup too on that for that 1-3 because it's just this dragon that he has to pull.
Yeah, straight
minimal
down.
enemy spawns is pretty good.
Okay, that
Like, a
and
ring of
he'll
peace
bomb.
is nice for that.
He's gonna bomb for the luck charm. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
those
not
bat
too
kills
bad.
are insane.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a swarm in his boss room. Kind of looks like a Jack boss room.
Oh,
Because
jeez.
your boss rooms were brutal.
Oh my god. Okay,
He's
here
on
we
to
go.
deep blues, and this is one that he can
He's gonna
lose
throw.
his dagger on.
And
Oh, he
that's,
messed it up.
Just to point out,
That's it.
or actually, I'll hold off. Okay.
No, go ahead.
So, yeah, basically, for this strat where you throw and bomb, it's a common speedrun strat for any character that has a weapon you can throw. But the main thing with Coda and Monk as well, when he teleports close to you like he did like that, if you do it the normal way, your dagger ends up covered in gold. And that's how my 4-4 run ended up happening. I'm trying to remember who it was. I can't off the top of my head, but someone in chat was saying if you delay a little bit, like if you go to where you would bomb, but then you move back and forth once, the castle that would normally cover the dagger has moved one more space, and your dagger is not covered. But reacting to saying, oh shoot, okay, the king is too close, I need to, react to that properly. It's obviously at Coda speed a little hard, but
Yeah.
that's kind of what was going on there. But yeah, anyways.
Interesting.
Wow.
Next level strats for sure. So crazy.
Not the boss you want to get. You've gotten the two kind of worst bosses here for Coda, the Deep Blues and the Death Metal one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Deep Blues you can like.
But you're gonna get them at some point.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're just trying to see how far you can get, you just want to get the Conga or the Coral Rift one right at the beginning, just to see if I just want to make Zone 2. So you're just hoping for Conga.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't even get into the shop. He blocked his shop off by putting a yellow skeleton there.
He'd even need 2 bombs. For sure.
Ain't no one got time for that.
Or maybe
Yeah, we're
like a
speedrunning.
finish scroll or something.
We're trying to get on these leaderboards. Take the number 1.
Well, there's an entry on there, right? It's just not a legit one.
Sorry, I'm being a little quiet. Eating a cookie.
Don't taunt me.
So good.
I gotta get some food.
Yay, luck charm.
He's trying really hard to figure out how to get this.
Yeah, that barrel is trolling him,
barrel.
and he's got this bat. Just a simple blue bat is all it takes.
Yeah, well, he's got the luck charm, so he might have already forgotten that he picked it up. Because I always do that.
I sure do.
Yeah.
There it is.
I forget
Oh, jeez.
everything I pick up.
Yay.
Yay, iframe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is exceedingly hard to use on Bolt, let alone Coda.
Yeah.
Trying to time. Oh my god, look at this metal door.
Oh.
Ryan, please.
Oh, that's the worst.
Right.
Ryan,
Bomb.
please. Just bomb. Yeah, you have to bomb there.
Although you got to get through. I guess since you don't kill the Minotaur, it'll leave a gap. Right?
He
'Cause
has
otherwise there'll be a
another
bunch of
bomb
gold.
that he can bomb into. He can bomb the top of that wall if he really wants to, but he's gonna want to save
Holy
as many
hell.
bombs as possible. It's like Monk. You don't want to just use your bombs.
The
Yeah.
Or
DJ
nothing.
coming in. Just random. Holy hell. Nicely done, DJ. This is
Wow.
insanity.
Yeah, like that's a setup. Like literally, there's no one else in the world that could have even come close to doing that. Like to think about that and then to like execute it.
Yeah. If he beats this mode's just gonna have to be renamed DJC mode.
Oh,
Just
I'm
rename the
sorry,
character
I'm laughing
DJC,
here.
reskin it as a robot.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, he gets a special skin drawn by Oliver. That's a robot. But yeah, Charles just sneezed and smashed his
You
face
gonna go for the
against
ring?
floor.
The shovel.
Poor Charles.
Oh man, Ring of Becoming.
Ring of Becoming hype? I think you gotta take it. I mean, you're dead.
I don't know. It's
anyways.
kind of
Yeah, I was
risky.
gonna say
You
the
do die in one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't
yeah.
know.
That gives you. Oh, and he's got
Bad.
the shield too. So if he can find.
And he is on world record pace. I don't know if he wants to just throw it right here.
He can hear you, Pants. He's in here. Pants, please. Oh god. Yeah, but
Oh
seriously.
he needed the shield, I think, but I think he was still screwed.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say the talking isn't distracting me too much. I don't think I'm pretty good at phasing it out.
I
That's
guess
good
he
for the
could
most
have.
part.
I guess you could have shielded and then jumped right and killed him.
Yeah, I need to shield there. I mean, there's probably something else I can do. I mean, but
It's
shield
rough.
would have been
It's-
the easy option. I kind of forgot I had it, to be honest.
DJ.
Well,
have
and
you-
then we were talking like if you got the Ring of Becoming, you had that shield. I mean, the Wonder, you had the shield spell. But like we were also saying earlier, it's hard to fully utilize the shield spell on the double time.
Yeah.
Because like it wears out so quickly.
Yeah,
And
the
no,
freeze
yeah, yeah.
is a better option, but I guess it still wears out pretty quick.
And it's sometimes. Do you ever feel like it's more trouble to use it than not? Because when you use it, you think, okay, well, I have X amount of time to put myself in a little bit of a riskier situation, and it's like I feel like half the time I make the risk, and it's like I should have just done it without the spell. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. You end up getting caught in the middle of something bad, and it runs out.
Yeah, I could certainly see that.
Yeah, especially if you like try to push really hard, like. Oh, this exit's right there. Let me just kind of shield and mash through everything. Like, oh nope,
You're
did
like
too much.
one beat short
Yeah.
or something, and you get smacked by a dragon, and it's just like, yeah, I should have just done it normal.
It's always rough to shoot like that. Like if you get a 1/1 conjure on Coda, like you have to really think hard on what you want because you only get the one. So
Yeah,
like,
I think armor makes the most sense though, because there's really only two you could get.
yeah,
It's like a
yeah.
50-50 on whether you're getting damage up or not, which I think is the reason he took it.
Yeah, you could go for like a ring, but there's so many rings that are just like not really
Yeah.
that good. Like you can get Ring of Charisma on Coda, which is kind of silly.
Oh my god, why?
Well, you can transmog it
I
later.
guess- Yeah, it's
Well,
true.
and you can transmog it later, and also
Ooh.
that's a lot of fat loot that he can get.
Fat loot.
Wow.
Fat. Yeah, that's great. Nice find. So, yeah, that's like 3 damage with the glasses. Looks like he
pickaxe
just
is
not-
nice.
I don't know. If he wants to use the bombs, or is he just clearing things up first? Because, I mean, this bat would be a lot easier if you had 3 damage. Don't know, and he can hear us.
He's ignoring us. Oh, there he
Well,
is.
that's
He
bad.
hears us.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to see the glasses or not. I think 2 damage is a nice number, and I
Glasses
think
can be a
being
little
able to
scary.
see, yeah,
Yeah, but having
Yeah.
3 damage
yeah, it makes a
kind
lot
of
of
means
things.
the glasses
just,
aren't that big of a deal.
right,
But-
because you don't have to even know what enemy you're hitting.
Yeah, but
Except for
sometimes
the-
when you're going this fast, sometimes the enemies kind of blob together, and it's hard to know whether there's how many enemies there even are there.
Ghosts are really hard to see with the sunglasses, and so like you
Wow.
can just kind of end up walking into it. Oh.
Or the shopkeeper ghosts.
I think that was
Oh,
the
must be.
my first like random misbeat. That was like just completely random.
Yeah,
Maybe
how
I'm
often
forgetting
does
one.
that happen? When
It's
you-
not happening as often. I mean, especially in Zone 1. I mean, like Zone 2 without rhythm is probably one of the worst defenders aside from like 4-3, which I mean I hardly ever. I mean, I've gotten there once, so
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
really
when
hard
I-
to pick
when I
up
was
the beat
practicing, but
on 2-2 and 2-3.
yeah. I was
Yeah, like-
wondering. Sorry, DJ. I had a quick question actually. How many Ring of Wonders have you found on Coda? Is there
not very often. At most one. I'm trying to remember if I even gotten one. Maybe once.
Do you think that's
like,
the
I-
ring to get, or is phasing?
Probably phasing with the condition that you don't get screwed and you like never find bombs.
Right.
Like as long as you're finding bombs, probably phasing. Aside from phasing, I mean, Ring of Mana gets the upgraded spells, so there's that. I mean, Ring of Wonder on Coda is really just the damage and then the mana effect.
Yeah, because it's,
Yeah.
So-
it's harder
Yeah.
to utilize the spells on Coda, except maybe the Fireball, because the shield and freeze kind of run out quickly, and then you're not going to get. You don't need the regen. The gold's not an issue. The armor's not an issue, so it's really just kind of +2 damage.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, damage is obviously nice. I guess it depends on what spells you have and it can be tricky to even just like sometimes just using the spells at all at the faster tempos can be tricky because it's just
you have to hit another button and you have to
like on death metal, like I had like a freeze scroll that would have made it, I mean, easy, but I died trying to use the freeze scroll. So it's like
Coda problems.
Because I just missed a beat.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you have keybinds for the specific combos?
I've actually very recently, like as a few days ago now, or maybe it was only 2 days ago now, I can't remember exactly when, but I am I'm swapping over to a fully keybound setup. Trying to. Yeah, I'm getting more used to it. Like, I think overall it'll help in the end. Like, I'm definitely died to it. Like, I've died to it tonight. I think it was, like, I did a accidental blood magic. Because I hit the wrong, keybind.
Yeah,
but,
you did that shield instead of the bomb. You're trying to bomb.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, I think it'll be worth it in the end. I am finding, though, that, like, most of my combos, like, even though they were 2 buttons, it was still my right hand, which I'm moving and using the combos with. So I'm finding that, like, moving over to use my left and right is at this tempo is kind of making me die a little bit as well, like, just from that.
Sure.
But
yeah, I could see how the benefit would be there, though, just by not accidentally not quite pushing both buttons at the same time.
Yeah,
or something.
but I definitely die enough times from not quite hitting the buttons at the same time for the combos that it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
Yeah.
Like once I get used to it.
Fair
So
enough.
I turned on the setting where it disables, the multi-press thing just to enforce it a little, a little more strongly.
I had one other question before you get started again on another run. Do you find that like gold has become a lot less of an issue since you pretty much strictly just play Coda? It sounds
Yeah,
like
definitely. Yeah, like, I mean, typically, I don't die from I'd say my least common death out of, like, the main things that kill Coda, like, the miss speed and then the double speed. Like, probably the gold is the least one now. That would be much different if I was trying to, like, actually speedrun. But since I can take my time, I'd say that's probably the least of my worries.
Right, because of the enemy maneuvering and stuff.
The only time is when you get the insane, like, situations and there's a lot of gold around. But I'd say in general, it's not as bad anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the other thing that happens is when you just pick up more damage and you forget that you have the damage, and so you think you have to hit something 3 times, but you only have to hit it twice. So
Yeah.
You jump on the gold because you think you have to hit it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucan just said that in chat, and it is true. Like, it's very conscious of what you're doing, how much damage, everything.
Yeah, I think best case is just have too much.
No, I find it totally unreasonable that you're able to kill the secret shopkeepers. Because I will occasionally die to those on cadence and not react in time to a bad, diagonal teleport. But like,
I usually only kill them when I get the faraway teleports.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
if it's
anytime it
next to you,
teleports right next
sucks.
to me, it's pure luck if I hit it or not.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like, pure luck. There's
But
no
yeah,
skill involved.
I know that Will and we were on TeamSpeak watching you, and you were killing like blood shops or what? I guess
Coda
I don't know.
doesn't get them,
Glass
right?
shops.
Coda doesn't have blood shops.
Coda doesn't have blood shops. Secret shops, whatever.
Yeah, it was
Why
probably
not?
a glass shop because the glass jaw is really useful.
Yeah, and I remember you just nailing it, no problem. And even reacting, it seemed like you were reacting, like you were going left, right, left, right, left, right, but then you had to do an extra left because he spawned on your right or whatever. And it was just like, really? Like, really? You figured that? Like, come on, man. You're making us look so bad.
Yeah,
No,
I feel
that's
the
amazing,
pain
though.
on the swapping over to the other combo keys because I started doing that for Bard after a particularly painful death where I was like, I'm going to set a bomb. Oh no, I'm going to move down and to the left. Crap. Now I'm dead.
The ultimate example of that was Spoody Biscuit was doing an all-character run, and he had basically like very close to world record pace, and he was on Bard.
No.
He was on Bard.
I'm assuming
He had-
the ninth character.
Yeah, last character. He had like 5 minutes on like 2-2 to finish and then get a world record on Bard.
Wow.
And he had like 5 hearts and a ring of peace and a titanium rapier and a strength charm and boots of strength or something like that. Like something ridiculous. And he's got a blast helm, and the shop is heavy plate and something else like really good, like a chicken or something. And he does the bomb, and then he hits down and then left. And so he just tanks it from the He ends up like going out on the next run, putting down a very similar time, but not quite getting world record. But yeah, I think everyone like he just kind of like put his hands in his face, and he just left that like it was literally just him sitting there while the replay went over and over again for like 5 minutes straight.
How do you even?
That's so tragic.
Oh my god.
Maybe memorable
He told me that.
deaths.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've definitely
on...
died on Bards that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Which is another reason I wanted to switch to the keybinds, because that happens a lot on Bard. And like I'd say I'm pretty confident that the amount of leeway you have from timing the presses together correctly is like a lot smaller on Bard. At least it definitely seems like that to me.
I think so.
That's definitely true. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I mean,
But,
with cadence, it's like an entire beat, almost. It feels like I guess it's not totally true, but like you really do have a big window. It seems like.
I mean, if Bard weren't as restrictive on that as it is, you wouldn't be able to go as fast, right? Because it is like whatever window that counts as a beat for it.
If I'm like running down and then go left, and then instead I'm planting a bomb instead of actually doing that, yeah, that would be crap.
Well, just even you wouldn't be able to do running down as fast, right? Because it would have to have a minimum amount of time to do the key presses.
Oh, I understand. That's a good.
And
point.
here we go.
Nicely done, DJ. On to zone 2. Zone 2 hype.
Zone 2 can be either really easy or really, really rough on Coda. Obviously, the wind spells are a big problem.
Of course.
But you can just have these situations where there's like purple mushrooms are almost impossible to time.
Yep.
Clone is really scaring me.
Yeah, that clone though.
And you can just get mushrooms and like tar setups, basically all the problems that you normally see in like 2-3 with Arya, just at double time.
Yeah.
Oh, and then of course moles.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
moles are a big
God.
killer. Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of deaths on this from moles.
Because you just get one beat off, and so you think he's popped out, but he's not, and then that's a misbeat.
We should reskin moles to have glowing evil red eyes for DJ's Coda play.
Yeah. Actually,
that is cool.
the couple of skins that I got out of
War drum.
Is that
this
good?
is not a good spot though.
No, it's fine. He can bomb. He can
Or
bomb
go to
the.
the right.
Go to the
Yes.
right, yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
is War Drum that
Holy
good
water.
on Coda? I feel like Holy Water is gonna save you death metal combo.
Oh yeah, well here. There it is.
Well, I think that the war drum can also work on death metal because you can like. Oh, there's a potion.
Yeah, you can wait for him to come down if you've got
Yeah,
the
you
one
can
shot
drag him all the
on
way
the
down to
5.
the
Yeah.
screen, and then
That's
so
a
he'll
good
do like
point,
3
yeah.
damage to
Yep.
him.
Good point.
Oh, there's
That's true.
phasing. There's
That's
the
one of the
phasing.
first times I
Here
ever
we go.
used.
Uh-oh.
He's got a potion. He's got 2 damage. He's got a teleport crown.
Oh, he should use a
Um,
trapdoor with that potion.
Yeah, totally.
Uh,
There it
No,
is. Oh my
there's a
god,
big-
giant armadillo.
Big armadillo. Gold
that
run.
boss room
Let's
is
go.
not very nice.
Okay, he's
Yeah.
gonna. He might. Yeah, like trying to come out of the wall.
This
You
is
can kill him
bad.
his beats.
This is a
Freaking
terrible
bad.
He
setup.
got the bat though.
Nice.
There it is.
Yeah,
Alright.
And
that
Coral
was
Riff is really good
getting
too. That's a really good.
Nice.
Yeah. So you can just throw in bomb because it's Coral Riff 2. Like I said, he got the 2 bosses that you want. Day
I
plus
know-
3 is still
Just
throwing
very quickly,
bombable.
sorry, DJ, if you need to like take breaks, because I know you do before boss fights, please don't feel bad about waiting. Just wanted to point that out. Because I know you do, and I don't want you to feel like pressure to keep going because, you know, the stream.
And Dagger's not covered. Here it is.
Nice.
Now we just need to find a Shrine of Rhythm on Zone 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that hasn't happened yet.
Oh man.
Oh, he's to the bottom right, through the shop too.
You mean to take the shrine or to bomb it?
Take the Shrine. You want to take it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
Glass
definitely
Jaw.
want to- Yeah.
Mm,
Ooh, without the
2
crown.
damage, but you have a free hit?
I would take the jaw personally. I feel like, but I also feel like if I get teleported, I would die.
Well, yeah, but you know you're going to get teleported to the shop.
I would
And
still die.
he can react. He can react a little faster.
Yeah, DJ can do it. I can.
Yeah, so the biggest problem with phasing is trying to come out of the walls, because if you run
Freaking
into like a
adventure
bat,
bat.
you'll just
Yeah,
miss
this
a beat and
adventure
die.
bat is brutal. But I mean, he's got the shield spell. I would just use it and charge in, but I guess it runs out so quickly that how are you to know?
Yeah.
Right, well
You
the
have to
problem
be
is
very
that if he
careful.
like tries to bump in, if he tries to come out of the wall and the bat's there, he'll miss a beat.
Oh, look at that though! That
Those
beautiful
boots are
bomb
nice.
there. That was really, really nice. And the good thing about this too is he's able to go and check all of the shops very easily.
Hey,
Right, so-
Elad.
Yo.
Oh no.
Oh,
If you were playing
nightmare.
Coda, if you were playing Coda, would you take lead boots?
I don't think he would take lead boots, because isn't that like the biggest
That's the
thing is that
reason,
you're worried
yeah.
about missing the beat?
No,
the
you
reason he
got
doesn't
it.
like
You
it
got
is
it on
because
Coda,
it kills
though.
one
Yeah.
aria.
No,
Like-
the embargo is the freaking nightmare though. Yeah,
That's
you can pull him over to the wall. That's
horrible.
cool.
It was bombable though, right? Like he could have double bombed it.
Yeah, but I think he's trying to save his bombs. I guess not.
I
Like,
don't think
kinda
you
would
can.
be trying to
yeah.
save bombs.
You have to use them.
Oh my god, that giant slime.
Oh,
And the dog blocks
Oh.
it. Clutch doggy. Free spell, really.
oh yeah, that dog being a bro.
Oh.
Wow.
Free spell.
Oh my
What,
god.
Miner's Cap? Oh, no.
DJ, what happened?
Oh, you know, just missed a beat or two.
That was actually not a bad setup.
This
I
is
mean, you
further proof that
No, it was
DJ
a good setup. It's actually a very good. Like
only
Miner's
person
Shrine
who
of
like it.
Rhythm. Like
Yeah.
if I get Shrine of Rhythm with this, that's
Yeah,
I don't
the
have like
other
tons of
problem is
bombs,
that you're-
but with the freeze and the shields and 4 damage, like I don't need to rely on the bombs as much. But like
Yeah, you
I mean,
can just kinda pop out
without
of the
Shrine of
boss room.
Rhythm, like I have to deal with Death Metal, which Death Metal 3 and 4 are annoying, and
Wow. Yeah, I think that is definitely the fact that you came up and you're like, oh, you know, just died from the. That is proof that you are like you are made of the right stuff to be able to beat Coda, because so many people would rip their mouse out of their computer and throw it across the room and smash
Yeah, I don't know.
everything. So that's
I don't
awesome.
know. Like
Um,
I mean, I definitely get mad at games, but there's some like things where like I get something like this, like going in, I know it's meant to be a pure challenge. Like there's no, I don't know. It's different than other things, I guess.
Absolutely.
And like when I die, I know why I died. Like it was my fault. I mean, it's
that's true.
you know really easy to die, but it was still.
Yeah, it's nice that even at this speed, this game can seem fair. I think that's admirable. But yeah, what I was gonna say is we've been watching for 45 minutes, but you're still streaming for a while. But thank you so much for putting on the showcase. I think that's a perfect time to send everybody over to your channel so they can watch, and we end the CoNDOR because I gotta eat and stuff. But I'll be watching certainly, and yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Is that right, Will? Yes, 1.
Yeah,
Yes, 1
correct.
p.m.
Double checking because sometimes
1
we didn't
Eastern.
But yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight's time or whatever, EDT. So stupid. But anyways, just before, sorry DJ if I'm ruining your flow, but thank you everybody tonight. It was a great night of races. These races were super fast. There's gonna be some amazing races tomorrow. They were like all sub 10. There was like one that was I think like 11, and that was it.